Hello Taurus, welcome to Who is Coming Towards You. This is going to be for the second half of July. And let's begin. I'm going to now present you two different people in potential, and each one unfolding a story in relationship to you. By the end of the reading, I'm going to also make a couple of announcements as well, so just letting you know. So let's begin with the first person in potential. For the second half of July, we have the first person, we have an Aries energy coming towards you. This doesn't mean necessarily the person is Aries, but they have Aries qualities. So it's a cardinal quality. And it's a direct, very direct energy. Of course, Aries energy may lead up to some very honest and straightforward communication as well. But it can be also challenging, by the way. Like the energy wants people to maybe challenge to something. So this can actually move you a bit from the comfort zone, because they can be here very energetic. Now, yeah, and it can be something like, let's do it in my way, or let's do it in your way, no, my way, your way, kind of thing. With the Aries, we have the, oh yes, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil. Yeah. It's a very tempting, it's a very tempting energy for the action. Okay, now we have here some type of a situation which people have, I think, some different opinions, very different opinions from each other. With this energy, that difference of opinions will give you, it seems, some red flags. And Ace of Pentacles, I here take it as how you actually need to move forward right now in this relationship without getting tempted to maybe to that net they are setting for you, because this Five of Swords is not good. This is basically a win and lose situation. It creates a win and it can be even like a very artificial argument which can like be set and like lure you into that. You got to read the red flags here, and yes, there can be some cautionary things, or especially, yes, we said it can be very honest and confronting, but let's say this is a bit, it has some type of an aggressiveness in that. The letter and the book, so this is an open communication, and it's about what you are learning out of this connection, what you are learning out of this. Finally finding out. And nice river, this is the information you are finding out with this person, which means this is the river which actually brings fertility. Reverse energy is more about like drowning, like getting drawn into something. So drowning communication. I wouldn't say like to root bomb, but there is also that intention. I do feel, as we have the Devil, the Five of Swords, there is this intention to some kind of a malice or show harm to the other person. So I did not really find this energy safe for you to be in with this Aries energy. So this is something that is leading to struggle, a lot of arguments, and actually the conflict here maybe arises from the lack of trust towards each other. It's about who is gonna defeat whom, especially like defeating of feelings. There is a super need for self-protection and caution here. Yes, this Aries energy brings some discomfort and struggle, okay? So maybe the thing that you need to be careful about is just now right before your eyes when it comes to relationships, which is manifested through this person. But also, this is something manifested through this person. I think at some point, this concept, which is like warning you, can also come from any direction, to be honest. Okay, so this is the inspirational card that I have picked for you from the Mantegna Tarot deck. This is about to be modest. It's about humility, trusting higher wisdom. So this is like a very low vibrational situation. What you are introduced as maybe honesty or facts by another person is not the highest good here. And do not let this person to think you negatively about circumstances, because I think it's gonna be better for you. I feel like this person is creating a bit mess in your life. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So the more they bring that negativity of actions, the more here, maybe it's a good way to say, okay, that's your opinion. This is an opinion, so it's not a fact. You don't know the facts. This is just an opinion, and everyone has one, right? So here, this is what maybe one need to concentrate upon. Ace of Pentacles can be with the book. There is no. I think this situation make you to learn about something. Yes, there is this learning experience and that learning experience can be even like a blessing in a disguise. Maybe coming out with an unwanted interaction here, but it can really feel with good fortune. And if you have a particular, for instance, common attainment, common goal with this person, maybe this is the time that you will part ways and you will go towards for your own attainment of goals. I see you seek actually contentment. You seek contentment. Let me see what does it. This is surfacing. Let's use this deck. Let's find out. Ultimately, this particular situation may lead up to the destiny or that dharmic path. And I was talking about that attainment of goals. So it's like parting ways, and maybe everyone is learning to go after their own destiny. Or the situation was somehow destined to happen in a way for you to understand some facts it can be. I think for the rest of the time ahead, you may choose to take a risk, but not with this person. So it's like like learning to take risk, but not with this person. This is what you are maybe coming to understand. And this energy may make you to dare to have a life the way you want to decide. Because in the Aries energy, there can be my way, your way, you know, or highway. And then for that goals, you may also willing to make sacrifices to have your to meet your desires, but you are seeing it's not gonna be with that person. This is, I think, gonna show you something very radically, especially the meaning of true love, especially what it is not about. You are taking a stance here, and you know, this Five of Swords, like, it's taking you to a time where you recall when you fought for something you believed in and you won it, but not with this person. Okay, so you are on the later phase, will allow yourself to have this truth that you will now continue with your destination. Destiny comes from destination, and you're gonna relax in knowing that destination will meet you there. This is a consul card. There is a consul, and we are in front of them. Something provided for us for our higher good, but not with this person through this especially devil energy, I do feel. Wow. Okay, so let's go to the next person now in potential for you. The next person. The next person in potential for Taurus, please. The next person in potential. Who is this person? Wow. Now Scorpio. Okay, so if a scorpionic energy touches you, you really find yourself changing forever. At one time at least in your life. Scorpio energy is very transformative. But let's see what type of transformative aspect we will be finding. Now, the Scorpio energy here, of course, does not mean the person is necessarily Scorpio, but they may have this Scorpio placement, maybe in their draconic chart. So let's say they have this scorpionic soul. Okay, so we have a commitment in love life, it seems. But this commitment in love life is the Scorpio energy. It needs to be transformative. That's why we have the Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Strength card. A relationship which is like tested by trials and errors, so that its strength, the stamina, can surface. And engagement here, do not think about it only just putting the ring, but it's like a higher level. So, but with what? Of course, relationships in the end needs to see some challenges to overcome, so that they can prove their like stamina, vitality, and when people look back, they can say, we achieved it, right? We did it together. There is a stress on prudence here, by the way, especially with there is this is about actually prudent thinking, but also more of like to stay secret and in silence, which awaits trouble. Like how silent sometimes that dissolves that trouble. It can be also a person you have gone through a hard time. Maybe you have like you have this no contact energy for some time due to the maybe chaotic nature of the matter, But now that silence, that space you let, is actually pregnant, conceived to a potential. That space, which is where the potentials emerge, you find that potential. But there is something intense you go through at heart. This is also like a pregnancy card at heart, but it's also to be able to give life to something. And we have the star and the gardens reverse. Oh, I think this is a very important person now for the second half of July. It has a destiny, dharma quality. We have the stars here. This is your highest hopes here for this relationship, and your highest hopes for this relationship is tested. So there is definitely some trial and error there with this person, but somehow you're gonna find the true nature of your companionship after going through some stuff, maybe again some no contact phase with this person, or an argument in between you dissolves simply. Adversity simply dissolves because you didn't push hard for it. You simply release it and let it unfold by time. So a person's energy may also prove themselves to be good for you. Okay, this card is actually the sign for long-term relationships, but for the long-term relationships there needs to be some thresholds that needs to be surpassed, overcome, or jumped, right? Like hero's journey. So that important threshold is likely to jump, and I do feel if there was a particular situation that was sometime around but couldn't have been solved, now there is this understanding happening, like, okay, finally this person really is the person for me. Things are coming to culmination. Some type of a wisdom emerges from that, and this is the perfect emotional wisdom which can be gained through experience. So this is the ending of a difficult situation with this person, and whatever this brings as potential, there is this sharing that potential's knowledge with the other. Not exactly opposite of this reading, where you had been through hard stuff, but you understand this is not the person. But with this one, after the hardship, you see that this is the person. So you completely gain full understanding of your situation. Just be careful not to be overwhelmed with too much information and get lost in details in that. The overall energy, let's get the power of surrounding cards. The overall energy will pay forward. Oh, don't get frustrated. Once your frustration goes, you will see new doors will be happening. Yes, you see, the key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup. So you may approach the situation more calmly. And when you do that, you find the solution. It dissolves. From that space, some potential emerges. And you got to be really cool-headed for this. Don't get frustrated. King of Pentacles and the Strength. Also, a person maybe here is tested with their resources, resourcefulness. It may lead to many things, but overall, let's get also another chakra card for you. What this is going to reveal. Good or bad, doesn't matter. because it is ultimately lesson. Okay, so this one is called vanity. So there is this guy at the center, and there are people holding their glasses and watching him talking. So there is this strong personality there. This is actually yes, how we communicate our truth. Okay, how we communicate our truth. And it's about like stopping when we have enough of something. Okay, with this person you will have enough of something, and it's like not to be looking outside for validation for that. You will have enough of it. But anything you have so far like disconnected, limiting relationships, you will also leave these. This situation may involve some kind of environmental tension, some doubts also, some you know, there is something limiting the potentiality of this relationship, but now this is going to be removed. There is going to be more faith and awareness. You need to keep the faith in this. You need to keep the faith in this. A lot of people may leave from your life, but this person will stay, I do feel. This person will stay. And you may actually, what you have been like struggling till now, you're gonna understand the vanity of all of this. And maybe as you realize that, you will come more closer. Because here you see there is a couple who is looking at towards the future. And it's like they have left behind a hell of troubles. It's a very important card. It's a transformation, like a weakness of something is transformed into strength, and the relationship can find great strength to do great deeds, if you ask me. One needs to be confident in this. Be confident in this. Wow, this is yeah, it's transformative. But you know, we were talking about the Scorpio energy, so this is actually nature for the Scorpionic energy. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me remind you my announcement. So number one announcement is that for those who do not know, I conduct these daily live streams in the channel where you can come and ask personal tarot questions to me. So how it works is that you ask a specific question, one specific question, no general questions, but one specific question. You donate to my platform, you show your support to my platform with super chat option, and then you ask your question and I answer it. So this is a facility many people has benefited so far. But around this time now, the second announcement with what I am going to do, my cat Hermit had a lately kidney failure, and she's now kept in a private clinic She's the mascot of this channel. This is a very expensive treatment with the kidney problem, and there is a lot of medication exported, so and there is no insurance for animals, so in my country. So I am also raising funds in order to cover her medical treatment, which is gonna take some long time. So if you can come and to live streams, maybe you wanna show gratitude for the readings that you find in this channel in the last 6 years, maybe in its history, or you want to ask question, you want to donate. Okay, just this is something we really need you at this time, your support, your prayers. This is so important for me. She's definitely a true inspiration to do my work. I also lately shared 2 posts in my community section. You can also check those out too. Hoping to meet you in the live streams. So I will be there. I hope we can find more support to our cause at this time. And with this way, you can also touch a life and save a life of an animal. So just wanting you to know. And I will see you in the next readings. Thank you so much. Ciao for now.